For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 30 of the second season here at Napoli. Of course, in the last episode, we lifted the Serie A trophy. We won the league, and today we try and make it a double for the season with the Europa League final against Leverkusen. Of course, as it's a final, the suit is out, as is tradition here on the channel. And of course, also tradition, don't skip to the end and cheat. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think the result is going to be here against Bayer Leverkusen in the final? We've had a fantastic season. We struggled in the first leg in the semis against a German side in Borussia Mönchengladbach, but in the second leg we were stronger. So I'm hoping to play more like I did in the second than I did in the first, and I'm going to go with a 3-1 Napoli win here to make it a double. If we fail to make it a double today, we still have the opportunity in the next episode to make it a double there by playing Juventus in the Coppa Italia final. If we win today, then we could make it a treble in the next episode with a win against Juventus in the Coppa Italia final. So there is a lot on the line here. Our manager status is only 72, which is extremely disappointing considering we won the league by like 20 odd points and had 100 points. Triple figures for our total in the league. So a win in the Europa League here, hopefully, will improve our manager rating. Get it up towards the late 80s, especially if we can win that Coppa Italia as well. I'm going to go 3-1. Let me know in the comment section down below your predictions. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on that next episode with the Coppa Italia final in as well. There's going to be another career mode series following up this one, but I'll do a video about that after this series has finished. And I'm going to be playing, of course, my strongest possible 11 for this game. Jorginho is back from injury, but only back in for a place on the bench ahead of Marco Rog. So Jorginho back in the fold, but not back in the starting lineup. So we've got Geronimo Rulli, Aspi playing at right back, Van Dijk, Koulibaly and Johnny. The rest of the defence, Diawara, Hamsik and Isco, Lucas, Belotti and Insigne. On the bench we have Husay, Drongowski, Alan, Jorginho, Krejci Mertens and Wissam Ben Yedder, who currently sits as top goalscorer in the competition so far, 2 goals ahead of Andrea Belotti. So Belotti has the chance to win the Golden Boot in this competition as well as Serie A if he can get a hat-trick in today's game. I've said 3-1. Will Belotti score them all? We'll have to wait and see. In we go to the game against Bayer Leverkusen, Europa League final. We've seen my starting lineup. I'm curious to see what the Leverkusen one looks like. Özcan, a goalkeeper. Don't know who that is, to be honest. Jedvaj, Tar, Toprak, and who are they playing at left back? Enriks. Julian Brandt, Bellarabi, Baumgartlinger, Bender, and Campbell in the midfield, and Kevin Folland up top. It's a dangerous side with pace out wide. That rhymed when it wasn't supposed to, or not intentionally at least. So we'll have to wait and see how they play. Lars Bender is a very, very good holding midfielder, as is Baumgartlinger, very capable, very physical. Not the fastest, but they don't really need the pace in that midfield. They need it out wide, where I've got my pace with Lucas and Insigne. And you'd like to think, if you're a Leverkusen fan, that Bellarabi will track back with Insigne throughout this game, starting the game on the front foot here though with a nice move. Unfortunately Lucas didn't find himself in an available position there, but as people cross the ball, the Belotti's there, but Özcan the keeper gets there first. Insigne tries to bring that down and does well to beat Kevin Campbell to it. Try and work it around here if they can find another opportunity. In there to Belotti, who spun well. Andrea Belotti in the box. Belotti! Özcan again with a save. Oh no, I could have sworn that he was going to score there, Belotti, and that was going to be the perfect start to this Europa League final, but it's a top save from the keeper. Hamsik takes an age to take a touch there. I'll get this to Belotti again. It's not going to work, but can we win the header in the middle? Isco's done well. I'm going to hit it early. No, I'm not. I'm going to swing and miss early, and Toprak will find the ball forward to Julian Brandt, and here come Leverkusen on the counter. Great tackle from Azpilicueta, though. 0-0 after 8 minutes. Insigne in there to Isco, just holds off the challenge of Julian Brandt. Very physical there, but as people get this down the line here to Lucas, who will keep that in. I've got Belotti in the box. I'll look for him. It's a great delivery. Oh no, Belotti, why has he gone for the overhead kick? Just head that home. He's gone for the spectacular. I don't know whether the occasion has gotten to his head with it being a final and he wants to score the most ridiculous of goals. to give us a 1-0 lead. But if he just heads that, that's a simple 1-0 lead. I can't believe he's done that. We'll look to slot him through here, up against Jonathan Tah. Good old physical battle, but he's come away without the ball, unfortunately, Andrea Belotti. That was gilt-edged on his own, 10 yards out, and he's fluffed it. It's Kevin Folland, played in behind. I was ready for that pullback. I wasn't ready for him to turn inside quite that easily, though. And he's pulled that back to Lars Bender, who nearly squeezed that in at the near post. Smart save, down low, by Geronimo Rulli. Kevin Folland to take the corner himself. And really punches only as far as Insigne. Try a bit of acceleration to get away from Julian Brandt, and he's done well. And Belotti is in behind here, if I can play him in, which we've done well. Henriks is across here with me, so I'm going to have to look for support. Insigne's there again. I needed a runner in the middle. Unfortunately, Isco is next to me here and not in a central area. But Diawara has arrived well, and we found Insigne. Tried a bit of a spin to get past the defender. That didn't quite work, unfortunately. Chances at both ends in the opening 25 minutes, but still 0-0. It's Diawara. Isco. Belotti's in here. Slight deflection on the pass, but it will reach Diawara. As Pete. I'm going to use Diawara again, actually. Isco's back here. I'll try and find the ball out there to the left back, which we've done well. And Johnny will get this quickly to Insigne, who was in space. Tinyev tried to close me down. Belotti roll the defender, have the shot. Great block by Jonathan Tah. They have defended superbly so far in this game by Leverkusen. We noticed the same when we played Borussia Mönchengladbach, that these German teams are very, very solid at the back. And even when they do open up at the back, as we saw with Jan Sommer and have seen with their goalkeeper so far in this game, they're able to make decent quality saves as well to keep the opposition out. And I'm not going to have a second leg to try and break this Leverkusen side down. It is, of course, going to have to be decided on the day today. So if we go to extra time and penalties, it's going to be really difficult to call. I've backed myself with a 3-1 prediction, but so far I haven't been able to get the ball into the back of the net to even start that 3-1 process. Diawara here will look to Hamsik, quickly get that to Belotti, spin, get the shot off. Good save by Özcan, down low, both hands to it, palms it away from danger. 2 minutes to go to a half-time. Here's Diawara. Insigne's got the space to get in behind now. Can we punish them for leaving him so open? We'll dink it into the middle. Belotti, at last, finally. This time he goes with his head, whereas last time he tried the overhead kick and he buries it. We lead 1-0 with probably the last touch of the half. He's picked him out beautifully there, Lorenzo Insigne. Just dinked it, and it's landed in between the centre-back and the left-back, and Belotti's just arrived at the right time to power that header home. We're playing in Germany at Borussia Dortmund Stadium, but it's not the German side that lead, it's the Italians. Belotti makes it Napoli 1, Leverkusen 0. And there is the half-time whistle. Perfect time to score. Interception by Hamsik. Belotti will get it quickly out to Insigne. Gets away from Jedvite. Slightly lucky with the deflected pass, but Lucas will get this in here to Hamsik. And Belotti's there again. And through the defender's legs. Oh, this goes in to slot it home. Oh, he tried to put it through keeper's legs and it just wouldn't squeeze. The keeper did well to bring his legs together and stop the ball from squeezing under him. That would have been 2-0, and I'm pretty sure that would have been game over. That would have forced Leverkusen to push even more bodies forward, and that surely would have meant that that would have opened up spaces for us to push forward and score a third. Oh, poor ball from Bellarabi. They're looking for his teammate in the middle as well. Game's getting stretched now. Might need to have substitutions from both teams to try and freshen things up. Lucas trying to get away from Henriks but can't. I am going to make some substitutions now. With 20 minutes to go, I'm going to take Hamsik and Isco off, and we'll bring on Alan and Jorginho. And I think we'll leave it at that for now, but I might bring either Ben Yedder or Dries Mertens on in the final 10. Here's Hamsik. Oh, shit. Kevin Campbell. Around the corner to Kevin Volland, who's turned brilliantly. Volland's in the box here. Oh, they might still score. They have done. He should have squared it to Lars Bender in the first place, but it drops to him after the shot. Oh, he's done brilliantly to turn Koulibaly there. How the ball has popped out at that angle, I'm not sure. And Rulli just seemed to fall underneath the ball. It was at... Oh, it wasn't at him, to be fair. It was in the corner. Oh, Johnny tried his best to get there, but couldn't. That's 1-1, and now my changes have been made. But unfortunately, the players are coming... I'll start that again. The players that are coming on aren't coming on in a winning position. They're coming on to a drawing situation. I could go, oh, I was going to try and feed Jorginho in again there, but I couldn't quite do it. If Jorginho comes back from like a 5-month injury and scores the winning goal in a cup final, then that would be absolutely brilliant. And I could slot him through here as well. And he's in behind. He's going to turn inside. I have to just for the theatre of it. But unfortunately, he's well blocked by the defender. Has he stayed down? No, he's back on his feet. There's Kevin Volland twisting and turning. We are still on for the 3-1 prediction. But at the minute, it might come after extra time. Julian Brandt out here to Bellarabi. He's got the runner on the right-hand side, but he's not going to use him. Central to their goal scorer, Lars Bender, but Jorginho steals it off him. I'm going to keep driving forward here, and I'm just hoping that people make the right runs around me. Allen out wide to Insigne. We scored at the very end of the first half. Can we score at the very end of the second as well? Belotti, no! Özcan makes a great save down low. That's the most important save of his entire career, I hasten to add. Oh, Insigne's corner's poor, but it's dropped to Koulibaly, but he can't win the ball back. Trying to get it off Leon Bailey here. He's just going to power it away for a throw-in, but there goes the final whistle. A 1-1 draw after 90 minutes. Into extra time we go as the cameraman walks through the trophy. That was different. They've only had one shot all game so far, Leverkusen, and they scored it. Insigne's going to come off. Dries Mertens is going to come on. Who's going to score the winning goal in this game? Here's Bailey. Great cross, headed away by Virgil van Dijk, but only as far as Lars Bender. Trying to win it back in. We've done well. Jorginho forward to Belotti. Now's the opportunity. Dries Mertens. Oh, it just wouldn't quite catch up with him. He's got players in support in the middle, though. I just need to hold off the defender, and I can't. Toprak pings that over there to Leon Bailey. If Toprak's pushing forward, then that means that Leverkusen are on all-out attack, which means there will be plenty of space in behind to try and exploit. Allen can't get on the end of that pass, though, and again we waste possession, pushing into their half. I still don't know which way this one's going to go. They've been difficult to play against Leverkusen, as were Borussia Mönchengladbach. We were able to come out on top against Mönchengladbach, though, weren't we? And hopefully we can do the same here. In there to Allen. I want to give that to Belotti if I can. And we've done well to do so. Runners all around me. Who do I use? It's Lucas. Quickly around the corner to Azpilicueta, of all people. He surely can't score the winner. Pull this back. Lucas. There's the second. It's 2-1 in the 100th minute. We scored 100 points in the league. Is a goal scored in the 100th minute going to win us another trophy this season? Lucas through the defender's legs, powers it into the back of the net. 2-1 Napoli. Is that the goal that wins us the double and sets us up for the treble? Belotti to Allen. Campbell with a great ball over the top. Thankfully it's Omar Toprak on the end of it though, but the ball cannons around off Jorginho and Aspi, and Volland is played in here. This time he does go for the pass. It's Leon Bailey. I've committed to the challenge. The finessed effort is the outside the post. They're still in the danger area though. Kevin Volland still working the ball around. Oh, Van Dijk gets a block in it and Allen clears. Wow. And get it, please, please, no. I needed him to keep hold of possession there, Belotti. Oh, you see the number of blue shirts flooding forward. I'm still unbalanced, so I don't know why everybody was flying forward like that. But here's Leon Bailey into the middle. Aspi will just clear away. Things are getting very, very stretched here now. I'm going to switch that if I can. Just get it to Lucas before the defender arrives. Down to Jorginho, forward to Belotti. Can we score a third? The answer is no. Aranguiz wins it back. The Chilean, Jonathan Tah, just trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. There are just over 5 minutes to go here in the second half of extra time. Just over 5 minutes to go between us and a Europa League trophy. But Leverkusen have a corner. Volland will take it. It's a poor one. Mertens flicks it on. It's not the best of clearances. The shot cannons back off Jonathan Tah from Julian Brandt. Allen steals the ball away, and I'm just going to sprint and sprint and sprint to ensure that they don't get the ball back into the danger area, but I've given it away. Henriks and Brandt play the 1-2. Could cross here, Henriks. Has done. Van Dijk's up. Who did that come off last? Van Dijk. Virgil had it headed against him by the German. Can Volland's corner be better this time? No. Koulibaly heads away this time. Everybody but the goalkeeper forward and in my box. Time is ticking away. Valuable seconds being wasted here with the ball out wide. Nice ball forward to Cools though. Tries to lay that off. Julian Brandt can't get it down. It is going to drop here to Toprak. Tackle once, not tackle twice, and Rulli with the save. Oh, dearie me. Their keeper made a save right at the very end of normal time to take us to extra time. Has Rulli just made the save that keeps the scores as is in stoppage time at the end of the second half of extra time and wins us the trophy. Volland is deciding not to take the throw in. What's going on? Come on then, Kevin. Let's take the throw in, shall we? Come on, bro. Okay, there we go. That was odd. His top rack into Henriks. Crosses in. I need to win this header. Diawara has. Van Dijk will get to the next one. It's going to drop free. I'm just trying to put my foot through it. I can't. Oh, where did that come off? Came off the keeper last. Another corner. This is the last chance of the game for Leverkusen to equalise. Corners to Bender at the near post, who chests it down. Back out to Volland. Cross comes in again. There's Toprak at the near post. Lays it back. No, off the post again and cleared away. And is that going to be the final whistle? Belotti brings it down. The final whistle hasn't gone yet. Dries Mertens picks it up. Oh my word, I can't believe that actually just happened. Alan is racing away. We have the opportunity to make it 3-1 and meet my expectations and match my prediction on the counter-attack as they hit the post at the other end. Can't make it 2-2 and take it to penalties. We fly out the other end. The fresh legs of Alan, the substitute, burying the ball into the back of the net. 3-1 to Napoli with the last kick of the game. And we're going to win the double this season. In the 100th and then 120th minute, I'm going to put the controller down because I know the referee is going to do that. We win a second trophy here with Napoli in this second season. Napoli 3, Leverkusen 1. By the skin of our teeth, winning that game. Oh, even though it says 3-1 and we win by 2 goals, that was by no means a game that was that comfortable. Unbelievable scenes. That was drama right at the end. But we win the cup, and we have the opportunity now in the next episode to win the treble with a replay, technically, of last season's Coppa Italia final against Juventus. We were victorious last year, and Juventus won the league. Now we've won the league this year. Can Juventus beat us in the cup and win themselves a trophy this year? We'll have to wait and see. I'll leave you with the scenes here. Absolutely delighted to have won the treble this season. Belotti with 1 goal, Lucas with another, and then finally Alan with the last goal of the game in the last minute of extra time. It's Koulibaly who's come back from injury this season. He's going to lift the trophy for us. Napoli win the Europa League for 2018. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on that treble potential winning episode next. And I'll see you then.